Hey folks, Connor Brewster here again, Captain Thanks for coming back. I know it's been a little while since I made a video. I've been moving apartments and, setting up a new little studio. I plan on making a fun little space here with some cool lights and artwork that I've made, and just, have a cool little background so you guys have something a little nicer to look at. But anyway, this new series is going to be about my favorite video editing and video effects apps for the iPhone and iPad that I love to use and that I think are great for content creators, marketers, motion designers, and pretty much anybody that animates or makes any kind of moving image. The first app that I'm going to be talking about today is called HYPERSPEKTIV, spelled HYPERSPEKTIV, I believe, and it's one of my all-time favorite video effects apps. It offers a huge range of entirely unique and creative video effects that you won't see anywhere else. And not only that, but it allows you to have full control on a ton of different specs in each and every single one of those video effects, where you can create entirely new effects that are completely unique to you and that you won't see anywhere else. And on top of that, you can save the videos with those effects, re-upload them to the app, and then add new different effects and double them up and do, the possibilities are endless. You can do all sorts of wild stuff by using those combinations. So so let's get started. Here is what the interface of the application is going to look like on your iPhone. You're going to select a video that you want to mess around with. The video I'm using is just a highlight reel of the animation and videos I've made over the past year or so. So you're going to select that. It's going to take a second for the app to upload the video into its interface, especially if it's, long, like this one's about a minute. So it doesn't take too long, but, sometimes just a little bit. So here's my video. Here's just the normal look. Each one of these white effects at the bottom are totally free. As you can see, I'm slowly starting to go through them. This is the Huxley one. If you push on the square, like I'm about to do, you can edit all the different effects inside that specific app. Like this one, for instance, has this amazing trippy spiral effect that is super fun to look at, and it would be great for a psychedelic scene or effect in a video or short film that you might be making. And you can increase or decrease the amount that effect is applied. The bottom has all sorts of divisions and symmetry options and different stuff like that, where you can add mirrored effects and that kind of thing to that effect, as you can see, and adjust the strength of all those options as well. So each one of these white ones is free, like I said. This is a cool little black and white one. This one adds a little aura or color barrier around the different parts of your video. Again, you can increase the strength and decrease it, adjust the hues, all that kind of stuff. Every effect is totally customizable to the user. The upgraded Pro version of the app costs you $4.99 a month and $29.99 a year, which if you're going to be using a lot, I absolutely think it is worth it. And I very rarely pay for apps. It frustrates me. There's generally always a free option that is, as good or sometimes even better. But this is one of those apps that I think is actually worth paying at least the $4.99 to try to mess around with it for the month and see what kind of stuff you can come up with. because as you can see, inside each effect, there's a million different options that you can mess around with and play with, and all that kind of stuff. And it is a ton of fun and can add all sorts of fun dynamics to your videos. So as we go through, these are all the upgraded effects in the kind of neon turquoisey green. Now we're back to the white ones. There's literally hundreds of effects, by the way. All these white ones are free. This is a cool little sketchy black and white one, which is, makes a really cool kind of hand-drawn effect. This glimmer one, as you can see, makes a little sparkly, aura effect. This one, another kind of sort of psychedelic, drug-addled, kind of style. There's a ton of very colorful ones, as well as different kind of analog effects like this, where you can change it from red to any other color you like, and keep those crazy lines. You can even add 3D effects to bring out the RGB or whatever it is you may want to bring out in each effect. Temperature, saturation, hue, all that kind of stuff. Let's see what else we got. Here's me doing some graffiti in Brooklyn. That's a good time. If you're ever in Brooklyn and you see some vampire teeth out on the wall, that's me. So I hope you like it. This plasma effect is like a little wavy effect. We're back at the white ones, which means these are all free. Another cool little lined analog effect in black and white. This one's utilizing the color effect, the symmetry options, the different kinds of 3D and RGB and analog, VHS, digital, pixelated, color hue adjustments, prism effects, outlines, digital corruption, wild saturation. The list is endless. And like I said, if you find something in here that you really like, you can adjust all the effects to get it to the exact place that you want it. And then this Super Brothers one is cool. It's like a kind of pixelated effect where you can adjust the size of the pixels and make them as big or as small as you want to. But like I said, you can save any one of these effects and then re-upload that video into the app again and add an additional effect that you like to make the combination of the two. And keep doing that over and over again and make all sorts of wild stuff. Like I said, what I really love about this app is there's a ton of great video effects apps out there on the App Store, but this one just has so many unique effects that you just won't see anywhere else. And for that reason, it's definitely in my top 5 video effects and editing apps that are available in the Apple App Store. So here's some more of the upgraded effects. Some digital stuff, pixelated stuff. Different color effects. Some black and white 3D separations, different auras, different kind of I'm blanking on the word, but combinations of different colors on top of the video itself, color adjustments, hue adjustments, all that kind of stuff. And it's just it's a ton of fun to mess around with. Some cool two-tone effects, different hexagons, wild psychedelic looking things, pixelated stuff, black and white, film noir, digital analog things, all sorts of stuff. And again, we're still going on with the apps that are included. So these pink, if you can tell, the pink titles are actually apps that I've been able to make on this app and save them because I like them. And when you save them, you can reuse them again as much as you want. Like this Game Boy effect, for instance, looks like a cool Game Boy screen, and I wanted to be able to save that and reuse it, mess around with it, adjust the lightness, darkness, yada yada, and create that cool pixel effect. So if I ever wanted to make a Game Boy effect, I have that saved in the app on deck. And even if I don't pay for the month or whatever, it still will be saved. So anytime I want to drop the $4.99 again to use it for a month, it'll be saved there on the app for me to use anytime that I want to. Let's see, what else did I save? These are all some crazy ones that I made. This one has the scan lines, little hexagons, pixelations, digital lines. I'm running out of names here, so I just come up with some wild stuff. Here's a Game Boy Color, a little Flower of Life type thing, more sketches and line drawings, pixelated stuff. Some kaleidoscope type things, wild color variations, another kind of cool digital, Game Boy effect look, some two-tone, three-tone color palettes, that kind of thing. The list is endless. Metallic looks, all sorts of really, really fun stuff. So I highly recommend messing around with this app because it is a ton of fun for anybody that's making videos that, you want to stand out, because that's exactly what is available on this app. So this button in the bottom right corner actually is a randomizer button. So you click those two interlocking arrows and it creates all sorts of randomized effects, which you can then go in and adjust the settings just like you would be able to on any other effect. And if you come up with something that you like using that randomized effect, all you have to do is just save it and you'll be able to keep that one forever, just like all these little locked in ones that I've been able to save over time that I wanted to be able to reuse in the future. You can do that anytime with that little randomizer effect. And then once you make a video that you're happy with, right now, this button at the bottom in the center is locked because I haven't paid for the upgrade at the moment. But for the free effects and for the effects that are available for anybody that's paid for the upgrade, you just hit that button, which will have a little arrow in it, and you'll be able to download your video in full quality anytime you want. And have a whole new, awesome, brand new version of your video. As you can see, there's the arrow down there below. And again, that's the app, one of my favorite video effects apps. And I hope you guys like it and get something out of it and can make some really cool stuff from it that will stand out, from your peers or the rest of the people, your competitors, other people on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is you're trying to get your videos to stand out in. So stay tuned. This is just video number 1, but I'm going to be making at least 5 of these of my favorite video apps, and then I'm going to continue on making a bunch of tools for creators of all different types and kinds. So if you make art, digital art, physical art, analog art, music, you like messing around with AI, even anything like that, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm always happy to make videos for my subscribers. All you have to do is just leave a comment, make a request for a video in the comment, and I will get to it as soon as possible. Right now, I'm a really small channel, less than 100 subscribers, and those comments and requests make me very excited, and I'm here to make awesome stuff for you guys. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Peace. Take care.